What's up, YouTube family? It's your boy King Abe. Welcome back to my channel. So in this video today, I'm going to be showing you guys, especially if you're a beginner, I'm going to be showing you guys the easiest scalping strategy that you guys can start using to be able to, maximize and be able to grow your account. So if this is your first time on my channel, all I ask is that you like this video if you find value in it, smash the subscribe button and turn on the bell notification so you guys will always get access to my future videos. Now without further ado, let's dive right in on the computer and let's take a look at the charts, and I will see you guys inside. For this strategy today, we're going to be looking at CAD JPY for this scalping strategy. And for this strategy, I recommend you guys to use this strategy on a 5-minute time frame. That's my recommendation for this strategy. Now for this strategy, we're actually going to be using 3 EMAs. So what I want you to do is that you go here to indicators on your chart and then you type moving average exponential, and actually make sure you guys have make it one of your favorites so that it will be easier for you to put it on your chart. So once you have it, you just click on it 3 times, and then once you have it on your chart, we're going to go to settings. For the first one, we're going to change this to 50, and for the style, you can use whatever color you want actually. And then I'm gonna use this right here for the first one, 50, and for the second one, we're actually gonna change this to 100. And then for the style, I'll use this color right here. Click on OK. Now for this last one here, we're gonna change this to 150. Change this to 150, and for the style, just use whatever color you want as well, and then you click on OK. Now once you're done, now that we have the moving average exponential EMA that we actually need for this strategy, now for this strategy I'm going to be showing you guys 2 examples. Now when you're using this strategy, what we need to be looking out for, let's say we want to take a look at this sell trade here. Now what we need is that before we get in at all, what we actually need to do is that we need to make sure that price is now trending, because you always want to follow the trend. That's what you always want to do, because the trend is always going to be your friend no matter what. So now what you need to make sure is that you need to wait for the 50 here on the 5-minute time frame. You need to make sure the 50 actually crosses the 100 and also the 150 EMA. Now that's what you need to be looking out for. Now once we have that, now what else do we see? Now what we also need to wait for is we need to wait for a pullback. Now once we have that pullback, now then we can get in the trade right after that. Now we also see, what else do we see here? We can see that right over here we have a support zone right here to the left hand side. We have a support zone right there to the left hand side. Now let's put this in replay mode and I will show you where your entry will be for this sell trade right over here. Now I'll start from right over here where we add the cross, and now let's see where our entry would have been for this trade. We can see we had the break right there, price break our previous support zone. Now we have this retest right over here. Now let's keep looking. Right here, this would have been your entry right over here. Now what do we do? Now we can target our pips, and when you're using this strategy, I actually recommend that you target 1 to 5 risk to reward ratio. Now we're going to have our take profit right above the previous support zone. Now we're going to have 13 pips right there, and we're going to target 1 to 5 risk to reward ratio right there. Now we have take profit for 20 pips. Our stop loss is 13 pips. Now let's see how this trade played out. Bam, we got our take profit smash right there for 20 pips, risk to reward ratio 1:5. So guys, this is how you use this strategy for a sell trade. It's a very simple strategy, simple step to follow. Now let's take a look at one more example, and this time around we're gonna take a look at a buy trade. Let's look for a buy trade here. Delete all this. Let's look for a buy trade here. Let's look for a buy trade. Excuse me, guys. So we're gonna look for a buy trade because we need to make sure we always follow the trend. Now, looking at this buy example right here, now you need to make sure that you can see that the 50 crosses the 100 and the 150 EMA. Once you have that, now you'll be on the lookout for your entry. Now, what else do we see here? Now, what we're waiting for is that we're waiting for a pullback. We're waiting for a pullback. Now, let's put this on replay mode and let's see where your entry would have been for this trade. Let's put this in replay mode. Replay. And I'm just going to start from right over here, right before we had the cross. And let's take a look. Bam. So we had the cross right over here. Now what we're actually waiting for now is that we need a pullback. We're waiting for a pullback now that we have the cross. Now let's keep looking. Now we have the pullback right over here. We had the pullback right over here. And what else do we see here? Now we can see that over here, if we look here to the left hand side, we can absolutely see that we had a resistance zone over here. As you guys can see, we had a resistance zone right over there. So now what did price do? Now that we had the cross, now price came back and we tested that same zone again. So now where would your entry be? Now our entry would have been right over here at this bullish engulfing candle right over here. And now we're going to have our stop loss right below the resistance zone here for 10 pips. And we're going to target 1:5 risk to reward ratio right over here. So we have our take profit for 15 pips and our stop loss for 10 pips right there. So now let's see how this trade played out. Bam. We got our take profit smash right there for 15 pips. So guys, this is how you use this scalping strategy. Is a very easy strategy to use, as you guys can see. So guys, if this is your first time on my channel and if you find value in this video, all I ask is that you like this video, smash the subscribe button and turn on the bell notification so you guys will always get access to my future videos. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.